Good evening, fellow degenerates. Mickey D here for Cold Beer Sports on Thursday evening. With an almighty headache all day that won't go away, in spite of paracetamol taken, supposed to be the side effects of other medication I'm on. So you can't win, can you? But we have to struggle on. I wasn't on yesterday evening. I had two selections yesterday. The first one was in Dundalk on the service, Samrogue in the 6 furlong race. Ran well enough. The only thing is he could have held on to him a bit longer and just didn't get home. The 6 furlong seems to stretch. It had won at 5 before, and probably a really fast run 5 or 5.5 would be ideal. But I thought when he hit the front, or she actually hit the front, that she would stay on to win, but she didn't. The handicapper had penalised her £5 for her previous run, so that didn't help either. So the other one then was No Show, and come out of the stalls again sort of slowly. Made a great run on the round, swooped around on the turn and finished like a train, but just not good enough to get there in time. I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped that back in trip, because Heffernan really rode it the right way, put it to sleep, more so than the previous couple of runs. So maybe I was convinced that yesterday was going to be the day. We got close, but we just didn't get there. But anyway, I did each way, and I went out 8-1 as well, and I went in and back to the again at 8s, but we didn't lose anything anyway much. I have 2 each way selections for tomorrow. One is a horse that I mentioned last November when I tipped up a horse called Buzzed Turcoin, and I had mentioned prior to the race that Sunset West was in it, formerly with Colin Bowe, and we'd see how it ran, and it went out in front and only tired late on. Hasn't ran since. It's a 6-1 shot tomorrow, so I thought it might be worth it. But the only thing about it is Kirby's yard is totally out of form. I think he's only one winner in the last 3 weeks out of 19 runners. That's the only thing. But I was saying I had him marked out, so I'd be kicking myself if I didn't mention it again. So he's in the 3:15 at Market Rasen tomorrow. It's a 6-1 shot, 11-2 around that. So it might be worth a pint each way. And the other one is in Meydan, barrosa. It's in the 4:20. It won its first 2 races that it ran at 7 furlongs. Remember, first time out, it beat that nice horse of Gosden's, Durab. Then it ran second in the Craven. It was 6th in the Irish, 2,000 guineas, and it was down the field as well in the James's Palace, but it doesn't stay a mile, I'm convinced. So it's 7 furlongs tomorrow, and it had a run already in Meydan, and it died in the last couple of 100 yards. Now, the Sheiks have a favourite in it, Naval Crown, but I think with this lad, with the run under his belt, he get out there in front by the rail, and it'll be catch me if he can. So he's a 30-2, I think, or 6-1 around that. So I thought he might be and they're paying 4 places in that race as well. So I thought he might be worth a pint each way. So that's me. I'm heading for bed. I've my cup of tea with me here. So nothing in it. I can't do that. I know I'd like to, but no. Mickey D for Cold Beer Sports. Chat soon. Good luck.